Hi! Before January is over, I want to talk about my most used bags from last year, from 2023. For whatever reason, at the end of the year, I always kind of look through my collection and weed out things, clothing also, jewelry, everything. I try to weed out the things that I did not use the last year or the last 2 years, and then I can either get rid of, donate, sell, whatever. But when it comes to my bags, I have really tried to curate the collection that works best for me. I have a lot of bags, and recently I redid my closets. I have a video on that, and I specifically narrowed down the ones that I use the most always, or they have some sort of a sentimental value to me in a way that I want to see them every day, whatever. And those are the ones that made it into the closet display. The others are in another section of the house where I can grab them when I want them, but they're not the ones that, I want to keep them. I still use them, but not all the time. But of the ones that made it into the closet, these happen to be the ones, as I went through the year, that I use the absolute most. And they range in all kinds of different sizes and styles and prices. So let's start talking about my most used bags of 2023. So I think the way I'm going to attack this is talk about the ones, not so much that I use, I guess I can't really know, I don't really know which ones I use the absolute most, although I think I do have, there's one I will mention that I believe was the absolute most. However, I'm going to do in age range. So my oldest bags, because I think that's very interesting. What bags have I had for many years and I'm still using a lot, from the last year. So anyway, here we go. We're going to start from oldest to newest as far as I can remember. Time-wise, here we go. Okay, first off, I am an absolute die-hard sucker for the original, not bandolier, but the original Speedy 30. Now, I know lately the bags have gotten smaller, and I've done that too. I've gotten a lot smaller with my bags, and hand carry isn't always the thing, but I love a hand carry bag. I love how it looks. I love how it feels. I love it on the crook of my arm. It's easy. I just keep it unzipped most of the time, and it's easy to just reach in, grab my things, do what I want to do, grab my keys for the P.O. box, whatever, throw it on the car seat next to me or whatever, run errands. I can still fit things in here if I grab something at a store, whatever it is. So the Speedies have always been my go-to grab workhorse kind of a bag. I have these in the 3 different canvases. This was my very first. I bought this actually in Paris. I was on a trip with my husband and I bought my first Speedy in Paris. Love it. And this thing, seriously, it still looks brand new. I absolutely adore it. So that was my very first one. And I remember after I got this, I used it nonstop for at least a year. Maybe changed out once or twice just for some special event, but literally used it every single day. And that is not like me. I'm the type of person who changes my bags out all the time. So that solidified the fact that I'm a Speedy fan. So then I had to get the monogram because, you gotta get the monogram, and I knew I would love this as well. So again, been working with me, been using this forever and ever and ever. I got lucky that all of these are made in France, which is fun. So yeah, and then summer came around and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I did get this one in the Damier Azur, which I love. I have a video about me spraying. I was worried about this leather darkening too much. I've had this for such a long time though. It's amazing. It still looks so good. I love it. Yeah, no color transfer. I can't say enough. They absolutely, again, that's gonna be the word I'm gonna use constantly, is workhorse. They're a workhorse of a bag because you can throw things in them, shove them places, they can smush up, they come right back into shape. Especially in the Damier Ben, you cannot, there's nothing you can do to this thing. It is indestructible. You don't have to worry about the leather, turning weird colors or looking dirty. It cleans up well. It wipes off perfectly. It looks brand new all the time. I just can't. You can throw it on the floor, stick your feet on it if you wanted to. Honestly, not that I do, but you certainly could. Yeah, can't beat them. Anyway, Speedy 30, hands down my oldest, most used bag. After that, I would have to say we're going to my little mini Chanel. This guy has been with me for a long time. It, again, strangely, because it seems so delicate and so special and so whatever, this thing is fierce. it is just an absolute joy. Every single time I use this, every single time I wear it, the strap is perfect for crossbody. It hits me just perfectly, so I love having it on my body. Crossbody, you can go shopping, hands-free. This goes to Target, this goes to fancy restaurants, this can go anywhere you want it to go. You can do the thing with under the flap with the strap that makes it so that you can wear it more of a shoulder bag. It isn't so long. That's really nice too. There are things you can do to change it up even. And because of that, and because of, in my case, the color, and I got the ruthenium hardware, which is a darker, it's not the bright silver, which I loved. Finding this combination was very, very difficult. So it is more expensive because I did finally find it. So it has to be one of my more expensive bags, but I'm telling you, I worried about it at first, but there's no worries anywhere. It is absolutely perfect in every single way. I love it, and I've used it so much. It's a favorite. It's an absolute favorite. Next, I've talked about this bag many times before also, but I've moved into the Hermes category now, and this is one of my two. I have it in the black also, but this is the one I think I use most often. It is in the taupe color, a taupe, and it is just perfect. It's the Evelyn. It's in the PM size. To me, this bag just does everything you'd want any bag to do. It dresses up, it dresses down. I mean, it seems strange that this is kind of like it was meant to put horse tools in originally to groom your horse. So it was not meant to be anything fancy in any way, shape, or form, but because of its stature, because of what it is, because of the fashion house and stuff, it has basically become a wow bag that you can dress up more than it was originally intended for, I'm sure. It's crossbody. You can fit so much in this. I have a video from my black one I took on a trip, and we were coming back from someplace, going back to the hotel room, and we stopped at a store. I had a bottle of wine shoved in here. I had a newspaper, gloves, all my normal stuff I have in a purse, my camera, so much. And it all fit. But you don't have to have that much in it either. It can just be, you know, real close up to your body. It's smushy. It's just absolute joy in every way, shape, or form. Love the outside pocket for my phone. Held up beautifully. Highly, highly recommend this bag for anybody. And again, like I say, I have it in two colors. I'd love to have it in every color under the rainbow, but that's probably not gonna happen. I think next is my trendy. Not all of these are gonna be very expensive. There are some that are not nearly as expensive, so just stick with me if you're looking for something a little more affordable. However, I'm a bag lover, so here we go. This is, I needed a navy bag, and I wanted something that I felt was classic enough, but with a little bit of zazz to it. I didn't really want another mini. So I thought, let's take a look for navy. So I found this gorgeous navy Chanel trendy. And I really kind of was concerned about all that, you know, the hardware up here, and that, you know, that was a little too blingy for me. However, I have learned that I love this bag. It fits beautifully on the shoulder, but it's long enough that if I want to have some hands-free moments, I can do that. Try to stand up here a little bit. I'm on like a stool kind of a thing. See, I still can do that. No problem. So it's right here with me if I need to be hands-free. But I love it. Again, I can crook of the arm carry it. I can shoulder carry it. Whatever. I can even kind of plop these handles into the bag. Like such. And just carry it like this without the extra handle showing at all. So I adore this bag. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. It's a perfect size if you love a pochette motif. You understand that this general design and how it works. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It does have the outside pocket on the back. Does not fit my phone, but that's okay with me. I can stick my phone in, you know, up and down, you know, like this, and it just, you know, for a moment or two, and it's against my body. But yeah. I love this bag, just love it. And at this point in time, I think it's my only navy bag, and I wear navy a lot, so yeah, makes it nice. So I mentioned before that I would probably say when I got to the bag that I think is the hands down one that I have worn the absolute most this past year, and it would have to be this guy. The Gucci Marmont shoulder bag, I think they call it. I want to say camera bag, but I don't believe it's the camera bag. That's more squared off. If this is more rectangular, it is the one with the zipper top. I love this bag. I love this color. It's, I think, Dusty Rose is what they call it, but it's basically your generalized taupe. There's really not much pinkish to it, just sort of a pinky taupe in a way. The size, the handle is adjustable. The strap is adjustable, which is perfect. It's great crossbody. It looks great with jeans. It looks great with a dressier outfit. I have taken this on trips. It fits everything I need it to fit. Several pairs of sunglasses, a wallet, you know, hand sanitizer. Anything you want to fit in here, it basically fits without going crazy, obviously. Can't say enough about it. Still looks brand new, and I've worn it to pieces, just constantly, on a constant rotation. So as soon as I moved to Florida, and I have much more chance and much more time and better weather to go out and about and do things, physical, which is great, because in Illinois it wasn't as easy throughout the year. I got into the bum bag, you know, that kind of a bag, whatever, and found this one was my first, my Lululemon. I've talked about it time and time again. I believe this was my last month's giveaway. It was. So anyway, I adore it. I've talked about it to death, but yeah, I can't say enough about it. It's fantastic. Comes in so many colors. I like it in the 2L size, and I got it in black, and it's just perfect. So I have to mention this because, in all honesty, these have been constantly worn by me this entire year. I mean, seriously, all the time. So it had to make the mention for sure. Then I stumbled upon this before it got to be all popular. It's strange because it's like I saw this and I'm like, that is the coolest thing. I really want to give that a try, but I hadn't seen anyone use it. I hadn't seen anyone out, you know, wearing it in public. I hadn't seen any videos on it or anything. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna try it, whatever. And so I did. I got it first in the tote, the medium tote. This is the, I don't know if it's pronounced this way, Netti brand, and they come in all sorts of colors. It's a woven, kind of almost stretchy, kind of a fabric-y type of nylon, I guess. And normally I'm not a big fan of woven bags, but I guess woven leather isn't really my thing, but I really enjoy this one a lot. It comes with a pouch, a zipper pouch, which is fantastic to have in your bag because honestly, you know, when you have a big bag like this, you kind of want to have something to corral your things. But it's just kind of perfect. It is great for just sort of shoving, you know, in the crook of your arm, carrying around with you when you're running errands, being able to throw things in. It does fit over your arm, and your, you know, on your shoulder. So, and it's not enormous. It is a little bit wider than, let's say, a Neverfull, but it's not quite as tall. So it's a very similar size in that respect in the medium. It also has a larger size. They have different styles. I loved this so much. I wished I had a smaller size. So I went and I looked and I found a smaller size, and then this one I use way more even than that one. This was this constant companion of mine for the longest time. And what I love especially about it is it has this web strap that is adjustable. Perfect for across, you know, just over the shoulder, crossbody. This thing is so simple. Just, you know, plop it open, throw your things in, grab, go. For shopping, perfect. Goes with everything. Again, tons of colors. This color of both of these happens to be the color cashmere. Many times I'll just keep the strap in there, and most of the time I just carry it like this. And then if I happen to get into a situation where I really want my bag to be crossbody all of a sudden, I just yank that out. It's attached already, just pull it right out and throw it over my shoulder and away I go. So this, again, is just way better than I ever thought it would be. Can't say enough, love it. I'm even thinking of getting it in the navy color, just so I have something a little less, you know, not as fancy as this. And I can just run errands with it and so forth and still have a navy bag. But yeah, love it, absolutely adore it. And then last but not least, I would think that the most used bag, considering it's my newest, I've only had it for probably what, 3.5, 4 months, is this. I did a video on this in case you saw it. It's my Saumur. Okay, this is my Saumur BB Louis Vuitton, my most recent Louis Vuitton bag. I have not gotten, which is weird because I have a large collection of Louis Vuitton bags, but, and I got rid of some of them too because like I say, I'm really working on trying to keep the ones I love and use and, you know, get rid of, send the others out into the world so that I can just have the ones I really care the most about. Anyway, this, I thought it was adorable. I wanted to try it and I'm so glad I did. I was a little nervous, didn't think it would work as well for me as it does, but it is a beauty. I love it. I bought it, immediately sprayed it with protectant, which has worked wonders. It's great. I did have one little issue with this though. It did get a popped stitch, just right here by the buckle. A stitch popped. I just went right to the boutique. They fixed it for me. I came, picked it up right before Christmas, and yeah, it's perfect. So because it has the originals, you had to actually buckle it to close it, but this has the, you know, magnetic. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I found ways to make things fit in it perfectly. It fits what I need, and a pair of sunglasses and a pair of readers. So, and that my phone does, I have had this question too. My iPhone 14 Pro Max, it's the bigger one, does fit down in here. Now, when the bag is super full, it's tighter for it to be able to do that. And plus, I have a case on it. If you don't put the case on the bag or on the phone, it fits much easier if that's the size bag you have, or if that's the size phone you have. But generally, what I'll do all the time is I just stick it in like this. I'm just running around with it like that a lot. It's easier to get in and out. It fits perfectly, no problem whatsoever. So that's what I do. But yes, 14 or you know of that size of an iPhone 14 Pro Max does fit across here, even with the case if it's not super packed inside. I love the handle options, the strap. Just adore this bag. So those are definitely my most used bags of 2023. And with every year, I'm really excited about what it's going to be for the next year. Some of these, like I say, the Speedies are tried and true. I don't know if I'll ever stop using those. My Chanel Mini, again, tried and true, will never stop using it. My Hermes Evelyn, constant, that'll be with me till death. But other bags come and go sometimes, but so far, these are the ones I'm still using all the time. And I have my eye on a couple bags I might be getting sometime fairly soon. So stick with me. If you're interested in any of those, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you would, please. It really helps me know what people are wanting to see and what they're not. And I so appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.